All right, in this video, I'll show you how you can configure a make.com block so that you can trigger a make.com scenario anywhere from your Typebot. So at that moment, you can place a make.com block anywhere on your Typebot. If you place it here, for example, it will only be triggered when you collected the name. And that's maybe not what we want. We probably want to trigger the scenario once we collected the name, the email, and other answers. So let's place this block under the last question that asks for additional information. So we'll place our block here, and now we can, configure make.com. As you can see, it is 100% configurable from make.com. So we'll jump to make.com. Let's sign in. All right. So now I'm signed in. Let's create a new scenario with a trigger block. We'll search for Typebot, the first one. And yeah, so we have two versions of the Typebot node. The Typebot legacy, which corresponds to the first version of Typebot, which I don't recommend to use anymore. And we have the beta Typebot node. So we'll choose that. We have several actions here, but the most interesting one, well, the one we'll use is the watch webhook block events, which basically trigger the scenario once it's called. So, all right, we'll add a new webhook. So for this, we need a connection. The connection is a connection to our account. So let's add a new connection. And as you can see, it will ask for an API key. So you'll find your API keys under your settings and member menu, my account, and there you can create new API tokens. So I suggest that you create, let's say, for example, a make.com token. You will have this token that you can copy right here. Let's click on done. We'll go back to our Typebot. We'll even go back to make.com. We'll add this API key, click save. It will connect to our account. And now we can choose a Typebot ID. So we'll look for our Typebot, which is called make.com tutorial. Perfect. And now we need to choose the block ID, which corresponds to the make.com block. So as you can see, we have only one in our Typebot. Let's select it. Let's click save. It will subscribe. And now, as you can see, if we go back to our Typebot, we can see that the scenario has been correctly configured. So that's perfect. Now, what we need to do is go back to make.com. We will run the scenario. So the scenario will wait for Typebot to trigger the block. So let's go back to our Typebot. Let's preview the Typebot and we'll answer the questions. So, hi, what's your name? Baptiste. Collect the email, baptiste@typebot.io. Let's select services we're interested in. Then another question, more info. And boom, webhook successfully executed. It means that if we go back to make.com in theory, we can see that the block has been triggered and we have a new object with the data we just filled in. And you can now use this data to, you can connect this data to any services from make.com. So for example, if I want to send, a Slack notification, then I can use their, actions. And yeah, you can now connect these responses to any services offered by make.com. So that had been pretty simple. And once you're done, the only thing you need to do is to enable the scenario. So now it will listen for new triggers and it will trigger the scenario automatically for you. All right, I hope it makes sense. And if you have any questions, let me know by sending a message using the bubble at the bottom right corner. Thank you.